Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and look, look, my hair's all over the place. This was one of those games, you know. You shouldn't be surprised of the outcome, and I say that because when it comes to the Eagles and the Giants, there's this history where the Eagles always seem to beat the Giants in the weirdest ways where they maybe don't deserve to, because the Eagles didn't deserve to win the game. I mean, they did and they didn't. If Ingram catches that ball on third down, it's over. But he didn't. And then Carson Wentz, look, as bad as he played at times, I thought when it mattered, when the chips were down, when you needed your quarterback to be the North Dakota assassin, we got the North Dakota assassin. And that is what is important. And let me take this time to say to Bad Dog, Entertainer, even Pizzle, who I expect to honor his bet. Congratulations on a hell of a game. It was exciting. And I mean, I don't know how else to say. This game took something out of me. I don't even have the stats up. I was rushing to get this out because it's late, you know. But I'm just going to turn this over to you guys and see what you think. JJ, thank you for the super chat. Says, did you know that our bald swamp rats in New York? There are now. Yeah. Did he even have 20 carries in one game this season? Who? Now, if he plays as he did in the fourth quarter the whole game, you guys can make it to the playoffs. He's got to play better. I mean, I really think the problem with Carson Wentz right now is he hears footsteps when they're not there. And then when they're coming, he doesn't hear them. And I think his internal clock is all jumbled, and then he panics. I mean, some of the throws that he misses, I think because he thinks he feels pressure, you know? Let's make Capizzle shave his head live. Look, that's up to Capizzle. All I know is he's got to shave his head. And he's got to do the next two videos he does after he shaves his head. He can't have a hat, can't have a football helmet on. He's got to be bald with no glasses for 2 videos. And I hope he honors that, because I would do it, you know. So I won't be able to be one the whole time because I have school tomorrow. I hope DJX is okay. I hope so too, Devil, but it didn't look good for Deshaun. I'm grateful for the win, but what the hell is up with our quarterback? The inconsistent is killing. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, my issue, I think Carson just is hearing phantom footsteps, man. I think his internal clock is off right now. I think a lot of it has to do with he gets hit too much, and it wears you out, you know? Wentz made the same dumb mistakes over and over. We're lucky to win. Yeah, they did. But look, though, Doug Peterson, he made some really boneheaded decisions as well. Going for it on fourth down when you don't kick the field goal. And then when you had the chance, and I was flipping out about it because Giants use their final timeout, and at second down, if you go for it and run it again, you then can waste the clock. Now, he did try to do it on third down, and we had a penalty, so that stunk. But I don't think Doug was really helping us, you know? Doug has not been good. We have to get that O-line figured out. That's literally everything, but Wentz needs a learning curve. I agree, Michael. I mean, I think the hits have taken him, you know? Every red zone attempt all ran with Wentz. Yeah, the 2-point conversion plays. What is he doing? You bring Jalen Hurts in, you're running cards. Like, really, you're doing these plays at your red zone, like on the 2-point conversion? Very dumb. You know, but look, we won. We survived. Djax hurt, not an Eagles fan, but just got back and he's hurt. The Giants injured Dak and Djax, both teams. They late hitted Deshaun, you know, and Deshaun looks like it's bad. The way he was slamming his helmet does not look good. At least Fulgham is a beast. Fulgham, he did his thing. You know, how do you think we approach the trade deadline after this one? What the hell? Well, I don't know. I hope that the Eagles are sellers. In my opinion, they should be, but I don't know. You know, I thought the season was over. Wentz pulled it off. He pulled it off. Fulgham's still making the most of his opportunity. Fulgham is good, you know. Howie and Lurie have to sit down with Doug and tell him he have to give up play calling if he got. I agree, Bubba. Man, I'm so with you. It's not even funny, dude. Bring Deuce offensive coordinator. They need to do something because Doug just, you know. I went crazy when Hightower caught the bomb. Yeah. Wentz had 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Biggest disappointment tonight was Doug. Carson had 2 throwing touchdowns, right? Did he have 3 throwing touchdowns? You know? You really think we should trade Ertz? No, not only do I think we should have traded Ertz, we should have done it already. Yeah, we should have. Aaron, fly, Eagles, fly, exactly. Wentz had his season-high passing yards in this game. Don't care if it was against the Giants. That's my quarterback. Hey, look, at the end of the day, when the game was on the line, he struggled during the game, but he came up big at the end. I mean, isn't that what everybody gave Nick Foles all the credit for? 2 throwing, 1 touch rushing, yeah. No, look, Carson was far from perfect. He didn't play all that good, but at the end he did. Feel like with Cox restructure his deal, Philly, he's gearing up to buy at the deadline. I don't think he should buy, really. I'm sorry, Philly, but we are winning. What are we winning for? Well, tonight it was for my hair, okay? It was for my head. So, I'm a little happy about that. Man, I was not thinking Hightower until that catch. Hightower's got some talent. He has to let Marty or Rich. I would let Rich do it. Start calling plays. He is way over his head calling plays. I agree, Bubba. I don't care what nobody says. Carson's playing is like that. Stop playing with him. What do you mean? Carson is like that. Look, Carson did what he had to do in the 4th. Capizzo the Rat will get his bald head. He probably has no balls in. We'll see if he honors his bet. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, Eagle Body Bag 18, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Yo, Dingbat, what's up, brother? Listen, I can't take this no more. Doug Peterson play calling is horrible. I agree. If he doesn't give up the play calling willingly, offensive coordinator Schwartz will be fired next year. After that, Jones, look, man, I'm with you. I don't like it. I don't like his play calling either. I would let Scangarella, I think. I'd let him do it. PD Tad, thank you so much, man, for super chat. Glad to be a new Dingbat. Doug needs to go. Glad you kept the hair. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. My wife's glad, too. It means maybe I'll get some matrimonial duties. Because let me tell you, when she sees me bald-headed, I don't think she's going to want to do any matrimonial duties. She's going to get tired or a headache. You know what I mean? But thank you for super chat. So we good now. Zeke Elliott's weed dealer, thank you for super chat, buddy. That's my quarterback. Peterson needs to lose his job after that. I know, he was bad. Hightower will be good in Philly. I like Hightower, yeah. Jim Schwartz ain't going anywhere. Well, Jim Schwartz, I don't know how the hell you got off the field. Like that defense, I was so scared they were going to get beat. And then to come up with the fumble, Daniel Jones fumbles, that was a beautiful thing. I bet you all the Giant fans are going to blame Ingram on that because he dropped that ball. He just got to catch it. But that's typical Eagles-Giants football. This is so typical Eagles-Giants football. It just is. Psycho Steve, thank you for the super chat. Now I can go to work happy tonight. You can go to work happy. And Bad Dog is a mad dog. Hell yeah. No, we need a new kicker. I agree. We got 746 people here this late. I'm very, very surprised. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. Let's get over 200 likes at least. Let's get over 200. Saquon would have ended the game. Saquon, yeah, but he didn't play. Prayers out for Deshaun, Old Spice Body Wash. I agree, man. Definitely prayers. You know what? I'm telling you, and I said this before, that when the Eagles beat the Giants, it's always some weird way, and it's always tight until the 4th quarter, but it always sends us on a run. Do you know what I mean? It always sends this team on a streak. So just watch out. I really think Hightower would be really a great player. I like Hightower, Carson was clutch, Eagles landed. Look, you can say he struggled. We've seen this with Foles, where he struggles, and then he comes up clutch. Carson was clutch at the end when he had to. Do I want John Ross? No. I mean, I have enough injured receivers, Tonight just showed Doug does not trust Jake Elliott. It's interesting. Yeah, I still think you have to trust him in that spot, Richard Rodgers does look good. Ingram would have ended it, but yeah, Bubba Gump. But hey, somebody's got this beautiful hair still. Do you want AB? I've wanted AB for 2 years, but I don't think they'll do it. High ankle sprain on Deshaun. Well, that's about what, 4 or 5 weeks. We'll see you later, Deshaun. Do you think 27 Wentz is back? No, Jacob. We're far away from there, but he's more clutch right now. I think Carson's got to improve, but he can build on it. D. Ulrich, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. He says, sing the Bad Dog song. The Bad Dog song. Bad Dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade Odell Beckham, draft Daniel Jones. Ingram can't catch anyone for NASA with the ugliest feet. Thank you. Well, I'm getting dizzy. We could be 4-4 after the bye with a real chance to take the division. That's what I said would happen, Lawrence. I said we'd win the next 3. Jake Elliott is fired today. Absolutely. Hightower will be so much better next season. I agree. I totally agree with all you guys. Yo, Philly, do you remember when I said last week, hopefully I do good on a math test? Well, I got 79%. Screw Nate Gary. Nate Gary's fault, man. That guy stinks. He made a sack today, but he didn't really make it. It was somebody else. I got school tomorrow, but fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Boston Scott, big time catch, man. Big time catch for Boston Scott. No question about it. No question about it. Is it Tyson Harris? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate that. We won because of JJ had a catch. Is that what it was? It all goes back to JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I figured he caught that one ball and he was checked out for the next few years, you know? Green up next. Let's be honest, Philly. We got to take away the things we did bad. I think three out of 8 in the red zone fix. Need 20. Oh, I agree. Look. Make no mistake about it. We escaped. We got lucky today, but it wasn't really lucky. It's just the curse of the Giants. Whatever the reason, as long as I've been watching the Giants and the Eagles games, they're always close in the fourth quarter, and then something weird happens. It always happens, and it did again. You know, it did again. Yo, Philly, this changes nothing. Front office needs to make some changes. Show the fans that you care. I agree. Yeah, you shouldn't change anything. The only thing it changed is I don't have to cut my hair tomorrow. I get to smoke a stogie on Friday. How cool is that? I get to smoke a stogie on Friday. Bro, why does Carson look like trash through the game, then it overlooked because he threw a game-winning touchdown? It's not overlooked, but you have to criticize him for what he deserves, which I did plenty of that, especially tonight. And then you got to give him credit for when it matters. I mean, remember Nick Foles struggling for 4 quarters and then bringing us down the field? I do. It happens. I don't think Doug has helped him at all. Hakeem Butler gets a target on 4th down. You don't see him, and they throw it up a 50-50 ball. Should have been pass interference, but I would never have run that play. I don't know when TJ Edwards is coming back, but we need him. Agree, Philly. We did it somehow, some way. I don't know how it happened. We did it. I mean, it's typical Eagles-Giants. Bad Dog, I haven't even watched his video. I don't know what he said, but I guarantee you he's going to mention that. It just, for whatever reason. JR Smooth, man, looks like you had the script wrong. Yo, Philly, Eagles won, but can you admit these games are all scripted? You got to be right. You got to be right. I have suspicions. I'll say that. I'll give you that. And a lot of it has to do with that Dallas-Atlanta game. Jalen Rager just posted on Twitter saying, I think that might mean he's back for Cowboys game. That would be nice. Doug has a terrible decision making. He needs to kick the field goal more. I agree. Hakeem Butler was plus 1,900. Interesting. LT, man, thank you so much for Super Chat, man. 500, I always tell you, say it. We fight. We fight. We don't give up. That is true. We do not give up. We fight. We got over 900 people here. Wow. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get them likes over 300 at least. A lot of you guys here. I appreciate that, man. What a crazy game. Crazy game. It took a lot out of me. And I can't wait to see Capizzle wearing his no hair. I can't wait to see it go. And if he's smart, he'll record us. He'll record Baby Da. He'll record her shaving his head. You know? Jacqueline Kemp, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I just checked in on Mark's channel, and it was hilarious watching you and Capizzle. I bet it was, yeah. Capizzle will welch on the bet. Well, if he welches on the bet, he's not a man. And if you're not a man, then I never deal with you again. You know what I mean? I don't deal with welchers. John Dunham, thank you for super chat. That win was for Djax. That definitely was for G. That got me. Like, I was ready to go, all right, Giants, you won. You beat us 7 in a row. Hey, we give it to you. I'm ready to go shave my head, be a man. You know what I mean? And when they hurt Deshaun Jackson, I got pissed off. I was like, that was a cheap shot. Let's get him. Yes, 500. Remember Nick struggling for a few quarters, but not for a year and a half like Wentz. Oh, I remember Deshaun I remember Nick Foles struggling and getting benched. So it happens. But the thing is can Carson turn it around? I think he can. When the game was on the line, he brought us back. So, I got to give it to him. You know, it's weird. If you look at all the 2-point conversions we've had the last 2 weeks, even against Baltimore, Doug has no plays for the 2-point conversion. Why not on the Greg Ward touchdown? Remember they ran where he rolled Carson out? Why don't you run that on the 2-point conversion? Why don't you bring Elijah Holyfield, somebody that can push the line, and bring him up and let him do short yardage. They've got to get themselves a short yardage back. Somebody said they were talking to beast mode. I don't know if that's true, but they need to bring somebody back. I knew Yo was coming back at the Deshaun guy. Yeah, beast mode. I just sang the Bad Dog song. I'll sing the Bad Dog song one more time. Bad Dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade on the back of Daniel Jones. He's got the ugliest feet in YouTube. Make him drops all the passes, and he's disgusting working for NASA. Thank you. I've sang the Bad Dog song so many times tonight, it's not even funny. Christian, thank you for the super chat. He says, pound, get rid of Elliott. I agree. Pound, hire Cody Parkey. I don't know. Also, what do you think was Philly's biggest issue this game? The offensive line, I think, was the biggest issue. Offensive line, Carson struggling, and Doug Peterson's play calling. But if I had to go 1, 2, 3, I would go Doug, offensive line, Carson. But those were my three big problems. Nate, thank you for a super chat, man. I appreciate it. Philly, we did it, bro. Let me get my... Yeah, man. We did it. Super Philly 31, man. Thank you for a super chat. He says we should get Blunt back again and do the dance again. And do the dance again. He went the white rerun. I'm sitting down his heart. White rerun time. Daniel Jones stinks. Fulgham is legit. Anybody that thinks Fulgham isn't legit, I disagree. AZ, thank you for a super chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Carson came in clutch, though. He definitely did. I mean, look, he did when he needed to. He came through. That's all I know, right? That's what they always talk about the quarterbacks. It come through in the clutch. He did. Asia Robertson, thank you so much. I'm sorry for your loss, but it's going to be fun looking at Pizzle Bolt. I mean, look, the one thing you say about Philly, you could say a lot of bad things about me, but look, I'm the Moses of YouTube. I free people out of Mark Holmes' prison. I get Mark Holmes all flustered. I get his son all flustered. I get the belt. I get Pizzle to have to shave his head. It's entertainment, is it not? Is that not entertainment? Do you think the Eagles will beat the Cowboys? Yeah. So I hope you didn't brag about this win. Oh, I brag about keeping my hair, Kristaps. Look, this is typical Eagles-Giants football, Kristaps. We should go for Dez Bryant. I think he's signed. I think he already signed, to be honest with you. Let me see if I got these. Kilburn 1979, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Joe Got Locks, thank you for the super chat, man. Yo, bro, you got to get on the channel this week. I need to ask my mom. I'm not a baby. Well, you're young, so I got to make sure it's okay with your parents, you know. I got to be responsible, you know. But we'll email me and we'll make a date, a date for it. Do you think we could get a wide receiver deadline like Julio? I mean, technically they could. I don't know if they will, you know. I'll tell you, you stick any quarterback besides Wentz you call elite with trash situations. He's better than that. Yeah, I think the biggest issue for Carson right now, in my humble opinion, the biggest issue I have for Carson Wentz is I just think he's getting hit too many times. I think his internal clock is over. I think he hears footsteps when it's not there, and then when it is there, he don't sense it. Kevin Bacon, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Daniel Jones' ghost tackle made me laugh. I know, that was so funny. What is the purpose of getting Jalen Hurts? Because I still don't understand, because what did he do to... I don't... Zachary, me and you are on the same page. I don't understand it. And the thing is now they keep bringing Hurts in, and the defense knows that he's not throwing the ball. They know he's not throwing the ball, and it's just stupid. And then they score a touchdown, go for a 2-point, and then put him in again after Carson just took you... Just was stupid, you know? I don't get it all around. Daniel Boot, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. There's only one guy that can make that throw to a 5'6" running back, and that guy is Russell Wilson. Carson is clutch. He's definitely clutch. That was definitely a clutch-ass throw. No question about it. Super Philly 31, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dez is with the Ravens. Absolutely. Marshall Templeton, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Baby, love you 500. Love my Eagles. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. That last throw by Wentz was a straight dime. It was an unbelievable throw. And it was a hell of a catch, too. I mean, was that not a great catch by him? I mean, damn. So we got 839 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get over 400 likes. And then I want to ask you about any more likes if we get over 400. We don't need a wide receiver. We need O-line depth and a legit kick. We need O-line bad. Fans crucify Wentz for what? Missing wide open guys, holding the ball too long, not talking checkdowns. Those aren't legitimate reasons to let go of a quarterback. Yeah, I can't let him go, but I mean, look, Carson struggled. We all know he struggled. He missed throws, bad interception. He did. But look, I think he's better than that. And when the game mattered, when the season was really on the line, he came up, man, and he made it happen. So I got to give him credit. I'm not saying that everything is fixed. It is not. When will Pizzle shave his head? I don't know. You know, a lot of people keep telling me he's gonna welch on the bet. My thought is I always give somebody a chance. Always give somebody a chance. If it was me, I was gonna shave my head tomorrow live. I hope he'll do that for you guys. Chatty Candy, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hey, Philly 500, I sent you a super chat in the last live. I love your streams. Let's go. Oh, Chatty Candy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, and I apologize that I missed it. It just goes so fast sometimes I can't keep up. But thank you so much, and shout out to you, Smart Broly. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Giants get the would've, could've, should've win. Congrats, Giants. That's it. I mean, if you're a Giant fan, I don't know if there's any Giant fans in here, but I mean, you got to be frustrated when you play the Eagles, right? Because it's just like one of those weird things where it always works out. You lose to us in a weird way. And I don't even say that in a bragging way. It's just typical Giant Eagles. Nick DeWick, man, thank you for the super sticker, man. I'm sorry about your loss, man. EDP says, yeah, we're ass. Yeah, look, nobody knows that better. We know we're not playing good, my man. But do you realize that I was going to have to shave my head tonight? I was going bald, shave, everything. If the Eagles would have lost, EP, I would shave everything. That means no matrimonial duties for like a month because the wife don't want to look at me. You know what I mean? I can't say, baby, close your eyes. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I was done, EP. Pizzle would have won the bet. But guess what? Pizzle got pizzled. So he's going to have to shave now. So I'll take this win is what I'm trying to tell you. 500 Bad Dog left the live stream. Bad Dog left this live stream. He did. He got so pissed. Good. There's no better way that I like Bad Dog when he's mad. Bad Dog is a mad dog. He shouldn't be happy. Not at sports, not at this. He should always be miserable. You know, let him be happy in regular life. Cowboy fans here, but man, you're the best. Always honest and aren't afraid to criticize your own team when they need. But thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that, man. Let's not Philly. We need to collide with Brunson. Yeah, I need to talk to LB and do that. Definitely. Take the play calling away from Doug. First 3 quarters, just let him do. Doug is horrible. Look, Doug we won in spite of Doug Peterson tonight. That is the truth. We won in spite of him, you know. Was wearing the black jersey tonight. I think we always beat the Giants in black. You know, I do. How about you limit these kinds of bets to just one in case, just in case? I know, you know me, man. You know me. I'm a sucker for these kind of things. Anything that makes it more impactful, I love it. You know, who'd you rather have, J. Joe or Gary? Whiteside. I think Gary stinks. He stinks. Giants Nation, laughing my ass. I literally predict everything. I predicted an ending like this, and for Philly to be like Bad Dog is a mad dog because he knows the Giants always stink. You know that was coming. Hey, Philly 500, do you think this year's more stressful than last year? Yeah, it's been more frustrating, but at the same time, you're also you're also in first place right now. So it's just weird. It's just a weird year. She would have put a bag on your head, and you would have been bald eagle. I know. She'd be like, I got a headache. Pizzle gonna flake out. A lot of people think he is. I'm gonna give him a chance. Trade Ertz, Alshon, Garrett. I would. It was a great sell by Scott. If he puts his hands up quicker, the defensive back is batting it down. Great catch and great concentration. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to go look at it again. Like I said, a lot of times when I watch this stuff, I just, you know, I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss. I'll just take it. I'll just take it. Tonight was a night for me not to worry about how well it looked, how good we looked. Tonight was the night I needed them just to win. Now, we've got Dallas next game, and I expect to win that game and put Mark Holmes' Joe Boo's head on the chopping block after we sweep him. Yeah, EDP in the house, everybody. Shout out to EDP. That's my boy. Jesse Davis, thank you for the super chat. Hurts could play action pass with himself. It's just crazy. Doug does a really bad job in some of these decisions. And I feel like when he puts Hurts on the field, I feel like he's desperate, like he doesn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. We had 6 inches, put us in deep, then he saw the light. Yeah. Gary had a sack, but Gary missed the fumble. The ball was there, and he swatted the ball, and he just flat out missed. He tackles with his eyes closed. I can't stand him. What could you get if you trade Nick, Gary, and JJ in a package? Probably like an empty can of soda. Brandon says 500. Doug has a high ego. He does. Shout out to D-Jax, man. Love that dude. He's always going to be an Eagle to me, but it's over that. Yeah, he looks like it's in trouble. Yeah, EDP don't care about anybody's opinions. It's true. I just watched EP for 2 hours ago. We feel better now. He feels how he feels. John Hightower is going to be special. I like Hightower, you know. 500, the red zone calls they're horrendous. They're horrendous, McLovin. You know, they are. Nate Gary had a sack, but also had a missed sack. Oh, my God. And that almost cost us the first time. Nate Gary is beyond reprehensible. He keeps running with Hurts. It's like defense is like, here he goes again, and there's a loss of yard. Yeah, because the defense they're not even playing the pass. I mean, they're not even worried that Hurts is going to pass. So if you're going to use him in that situation, he's got to throw. And then why would you let him throw and run that? I mean, Carson just throws a dime to Boston Scott. Goes down the field, scores. Finally in the rhythm, feeling good. And then you don't let him go for the 2-point. It's so stupid. Doug does some stupid stuff. I'm sorry. I'm glad we won. But we won. I feel we won in spite of Doug's bad calls. The media's saying we won because Doug's game plan. What are they watching? Dave Myers, thank you for the super chat. My man, we need a touchdown. Carson Wentz, hold my Gatorade. I'll be back. Yeah, you got to give it to him, my man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Fulgham, you got to keep him. Yeah, why run Hurts by? And Opeta is horrible. He's horrible. I don't understand. That was pass interference on the Hakeem. Yeah, it was definitely pass interference on the Hakeem Butler play. No question about it. I just don't understand the idea of going for it in that position. I mean, it worked out. We won. But, man, you know. No, I don't think we get Goddard till after the bye week. I'm not sure. Deshaun Jackson's the man. Oh, man, Nate Gary's the worst. There are a few people that I don't dislike more than Nate Gary. Nate Gary is, like, up there with Aguilar. You know, he's up there with Whiteside. He's up there with Isaiah Jenkins. He's up there with Nate Late Allen. He's up there with a lot of guys I can't stand. Trade Zach Ertz and Alshon for a third and first. You wouldn't get that much this year. That nobody would give you that much, especially because what's his face is hurt. You know. Madrid Harper needs to be suspended for the hit on DJ. Oh yeah, it was a cheap hit, man. Why talent does he have around him? He has no running game to open downfield, bring safety up. Are you talking about Carson? Carson doesn't have a lot of talent right now. The problem with Carson, I think, isn't that Carson's not a good quarterback. I think he is. I just think he's taken too much of a beating all year. And he feels pressure that's not there, and then he doesn't feel pressure that is. I think his internal clock is just messed up, and I think it's important for the Eagles to get him in a rhythm. I would rather take Doug at wide receiver before I pay Nick Gary. Dude, I would rather cut my toes off than have to play with Nate Gary. I've never seen a player play and never have any stains on his jersey. Carson's always good when he can sit in the pocket. I disagree with that. How could you say that? Haven't you watched Carson out of the pocket? Carson was the highest percentage passer out of the pocket. They don't get him out of the pocket enough. Matter of fact, Carson Wentz, this stupid play action that the Eagles do makes no sense because nobody respects your running game. You know, you can't do these play actions because all you do when you do the play action is you're giving the defensive line more time to get to you. Capizzo was writing at the end of his stream after he lost. Guess he was writing a goodbye letter to his hair. Does he have hair? We'll see. Now he has hair, but we're gonna see. Why do the refs always favor the Eagles? But what I'm hoping he doesn't do is doesn't like try to like do some bull crap thing to get out. I hope he honors a bet like a man. Man, I love watching Davion Taylor fly down the field on special teams. We need big birds. I agree. Davion Taylor should be playing. I agree so much. You know, I know Elijah Holyfield. I mean, how big would have Elijah Holyfield came on those 2-point conversions, especially the one where there was the penalty and it was half the distance? I mean, dude. Yeah, it was a good hit by Alex Singleton. Alex Singleton doesn't bother me. Nate Gary is the problem. No, they don't respect Carson. They don't care if they fake run. They can rattle him more often than not. Yeah, they don't put him in good enough situations, you know? What's the bet between me and Pizzle was that if the Giants won, I was going to have to shave my head, shave my beard, shave it, and then do 2 streams or 2 videos with it without any hair or anything. Now, Pizzle, he has to shave his head, and he has to do 2 videos bald and with no glasses. So we'll see if he lives up to it like a man. So from the city, man, thank you for super chat. I'm not letting no Peta slide. He's trash. He's trash. He is trash. So we'll see if he lives up to his bet. I pizzled Pizzle. I double moonwalked his ass. Just like I double moonwalked Mark Holmes' ass and Michael Anthony. Where's the fitness? You know what I mean? Only one, Jacob. Did you watch the debates? I didn't watch them. Pizzle did some odd dance on you when the Giants went up to it. Good. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he had a lot of fun. I'm going to go back and watch his stuff and laugh at him. Oh, dude, that punk never. No, everybody's saying that. EP. Everybody's saying that. If you don't honor his bet, he ain't a man. I don't play. I'll never bet. I'll never do anything with him again. He's got to honor it like a man. They're finally giving Wentz credit for being clutch. You got to give him. He was clutch. He wasn't great. He didn't have the greatest game. Barnett needs to leave. I like Josh Sweat better. They actually won the game on my birthday. Super Tony, happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday, everybody. Let's tell Super Tony, happy birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. What a game, man. Holy crap. Pizzle isn't doing shit. Everybody thinks he's welching. Man, I'm surprised. I was praying too. I missed what happened to Deshaun. Oh, well, Deshaun, they put him on a punt, and he gets tackled, and then a guy cheap shots him late while he's on the ground, and he winds up, looks like he really hurt his knee or his ankle. What a game by the North Dakota Assassin. Yes, Marie DeBooth, absolutely. Absolutely. So I think you should sing for him. Sing for who? Super Tony? He don't want no man singing happy birthday for him. You know, I wouldn't want no man singing for me. Bird's going to get healthy after the bye week. I think so. I got myself a new Pizzle song, though. I did do that. Can Goodwin still return to the team? No, RJ7. I think he's done for the year. Will you and Mark Holmes make a bet next week for primetime? Well, we got a bunch of bets going, Zachary. Will we make any more? Probably, hopefully. I'm going to be streaming the Giants. The Cowboys, Washington, no names this weekend. So I'll be doing that. That'll be a stream. And then for channel members, I'm going to be streaming the Bears on Monday night. So, and then for Tinfoil Dingbats, I should have a conspiracy video dropping this weekend. Not trying to make excuses, but Carson has never had guards. His bad ever there contributing. No, I agree, Big Birds. I think Carson is a good quarterback. I think Carson is struggling at times. I think that's true. I think that's fair. It's all true and fair. You know, and I just think that he's been hit so many times this year. I think his internal cock is all messed up. They got to get him in a rhythm, you know. Enrico Rapper. He says, I like how D-Jack's involved early. I feel like he's been the best play calling for him a while by Doug. That cheap shot pissed me off. Yeah, it was the best Deshaun had looked. Absolutely. Philly Fan D, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's go. Hearing Rocky songs. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I'm telling you, the Eagles always beat the Giants in the weirdest ways. It's just the way it is. Carson had never had true stability around him to be a real. I agree with you, John. There's no question. You're absolutely right. I cannot disagree at all. Good night, Phil. Enjoy the cigar. Krista, thank you. I'll have the cigar. I'm not gonna smoke. So I'm not gonna smoke the cigar video till tomorrow. It's too late tonight. I got things to still do. But tomorrow I'll drop it. Grunge Smurf, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Get that Philly 500 on Spotify. I know. I need to know how to do ringtones. I want to do some. Jose, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. And Philly Fan D, man, thank you so much for super chat as well. Grunge Smurf, thank you for the super chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I always want to say Spurn. So Gavin Sell, what's up, my man? Wentz might have just saved Doug from unemployment. You ain't kidding, dude. Doug was bad. Like, to me, Doug was worse than Carson tonight. Okay, Carson came back in the end. Oh my God, we got 666 people. We got to get either somebody got to go or come. Oh, there you go, 665. Can't have 666 in here. That's creepy. Doug is horrible. You think we should give 1 year, but we need a new start. I think you got to give Doug 1 more year, but you got to give him an offensive coordinator. And Gavin Sell, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. Doug really needs to lose his play call. You need an offensive coordinator, absolutely. Sean, what do you mean whatever happened? Travis Fulgham is saving Howie Roseman's job. He better not. I don't want Howie anywhere around. You know what I mean? Just like Floyd Mayweather said, Wentz never got a damn fair shake. I agree, man. I totally agree with you. I mean, I think he's getting a beating this year. And really, when you get hit a lot like that in a quarterback, you start to feel pressure that's not there. You try to get rid of the ball a little quicker. Just things mess up. The Eagles got to reset his eternal clock. Jordan Hicks is a Cowboy killer. Boss Scott is a Giants destroyer. How fitting considering he's the small one out there. David and Goliath. Absolutely. I like that, Bev. Doug still needs to get the boot. I agree. I want changes with Howie. I want Jim Schwartz gone. I want Doug Peterson have to just be head coach and get a real offensive coordinator. Carson earned his money tonight. I'll tell you that. AR-15. I love it. The last numbers of my cell phone are 666. Whenever I give someone my phone number, they always look at me crazy or say something weird. That's funny. Wentz has no protection. Literally, no quarterback succeeds. I agree, Jesse Davis. You know, I agree. My big issue with Carson is that it's just that he's been hit so much because of nobody helping him, no offensive line, that I think that sometimes he's throwing high balls to the feet because he feels pressure. He thinks he's got to get rid of it sooner than he does, that kind of thing. Doug Peterson is killing Carson Wentz. Doug's play calling has cost this team 3 games this year. Thank you. He doesn't call plays to set up anything. It's just like he just looks at sheets and picks plays. I agree. And then it's like last week he said in the red zone or in the 2-point conversion, he didn't have any plays to call. He said those were the only calls he had for his 2-point conversions. Why don't you just go to your playbook? Why don't you do something like that 4th down, the play that gets Greg Ward scored a touchdown where he rolled Carson and you threw it? Like, why do you have to stick with the 3 plays you have for a 2-point conversion? It's like so stupid. I mean, I don't understand. It's like, is Doug brain damage or something? Like, you can't think? Dude, I ran out of plays on my 2-point conversion. Let me go to my playbook. What the hell, Doug? He said he ran out of 2-point play conversion calls last week. Why is Doug trying to kill his quarterback when Wentz? I don't know. He's going to have a top 10 pick and a championship game appearance if 2020 is keeping this grade. You might be right. Wentz puts it all on the line when he does. Absolutely. Agreed. I agree. Why is it that all the quarterbacks in the league are faster than our corners defense? Did you see Jalen Mills and Robbie Coleman? They're super slow, bro. Jones is faster than our D-backs. I hear you. Maybe if Carson didn't hold the ball like a moron every play, he wouldn't have to run for his life. Well, I mean, maybe he's running because there's nobody open. I don't know. I have to see the tape, but you got to remember, people just want him to throw it away. If you're stuck in the pocket, you can't just throw the ball. You have to get out of that pocket. So, you know, if he's stuck in the pocket, where's he going to go with it? Caggles Bagels, thank you, man. Steelers fan here. Appreciate you being here. You guys have the worst coach in the division. What a throw by Wentz on the last touchdown. Thank you, man. I agree with you, man. I agree. Jazz, Nate Gary. Nate Gary stinks. What did I think of Fulgham? I thought he was great. I mean, I thought that they need to go more to him. I would like to see them like really try to get him the ball earlier. But when he's given an opportunity, he shines. I think Fulgham's going to be a star. Don't overlook Hightower. He made the catch when he needed to. How many of you guys, when he threw that, were scared that Hightower was like, I was like, he's going to drop this. Like that totally, I was thinking back to that Baltimore, but he caught it, man. Hightower's got talent. He just needs time to play, you know? Yeah, I mean, no, sometimes people don't, you know? I have to go back and watch to know. What's up, 500? It's nice to see you miss my comments. It's so nice to get win. They strong for. I never mean to miss your comments, Jadis. I don't mean to miss anybody's comments. It's just, it goes too quick. I can't keep up sometimes, my friend. Hightower needs more time to develop. I agree. Can't trade. Yeah, you can't trade Ertz now. It's because Doug doesn't know situational football. Look at the game tonight. He's taking long to make up his mind to throw the flag to challenge that third down because his knee was down at 4. Right, and he waited for a whole play to go, and then he wanted to challenge it. You got to throw that right away. I totally agree. And I would say situational was that fourth down. You could have made it a 14, 13-point game, a 14 to 13 game, and you go for that. And then the 2-point conversion play calls are just stupid. Couldn't he tell that the Giants weren't buying the Jalen Hurts stuff? Hightower has speed, yes, but his instincts to attack towards the throw aren't big league yet. He'll get there. Give him time. Yeah, I feel bad for Deshaun because he got hurt off of a cheap shot. He didn't get hurt off of any other reason. So we got 656 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get over 500 likes. I'd be really happy. Would you sign Quinn Williams for a project successor to Fletcher Cox? Perhaps. What's his age? Wentz threw absolute dart to Scott High. He did? You know, do you realize that the Eagles didn't stretch the field? With Deshaun Jackson on the field, by the way, Fogel on the field, by the way, Hightower. They didn't stretch the field until that Hightower pass. What took Doug so long to throw deep the whole game? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know? Oh, he's 21? Hell yeah. Who's worse, Philly, Nelson Aguilar or Nate Gary? I'm going to still say Nelson Aguilar. It's going to, the psychological damage that was done to me by Nelson Aguilar is going to take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? But Gary, see, he's not talented. He's not a first-round pick. So he's already at a lower standard. But, man, Gary stinks. And everything that happens is his fault. The fact that I'm watching a commercial of pancakes and bacon and I'm hungry and I can't eat it, it's Nate Gary's fault. DJ's opponents Instagram pray for me. Look, I saw that shot that he took is not good. It's not going to be good for Deshaun. I feel bad for him. Your boy Ryan, 500. What's up, my man? I would not be surprised if we make a trade before. We might. Why was he timed out? No, why did your boy Ryan get timed out? Don't time people out unless it's racist stuff, threatening violence, or spam. I don't think those two things were spammed. Would you still try to get potential wide receiver 1, Odell Beckham Jr. before trade deadline? No, I wouldn't. Would you trade for Williams for the Jets? He's the one. No, I'm not going to be a buyer at this point. I'm going to play my practice squad guys. I'm going to play it out, see how it goes, and I'm going to sell. I would not be surprised if we make a trade before we play Dallas. Well, look, if you're going to trade, this is a perfect window because you have 10 days. Then, after that, you got a bye week. So this is the time. Okay, he was spamming. Okay, all right, my fault. Thank you. Yeah, no spamming here. Known belt welcher. Is that what he said? You know what he said? You know what that guy actually had the nerves that Sue Rat say on his video? That I don't eat crow? That I don't live up to my bets? Has he watched the bets I've lost when I shaved my head? When I had to go on Mark Holmes' channel? I never welch on a bet. I never not eat crow. Nobody has eaten more crow than me around here. That guy's crazy. 500 blaming Doug for not trusting a millionaire kicker to miss 29-yard earlier game, 4th down. Did you want him to do? Let him miss another one? Yes. You were at the 1-yard line. The 1-yard line. You're not gonna trust the kicker. Then what am I paying him millions of dollars for? He missed a 29-yard field goal. He didn't miss 3 29-yard field goals. Yes, you got to kick it. That's an extra point. Did he not make extra points? It was the same distance as an extra point, even shorter. Yes, you got to kick the ball there. That is so stupid that Doug did that. I understand the fear of Elliott, but man, you let him kick extra points. If he's so bad, why didn't you go for every 2-point conversion? Trade for Odell Beckham Jr. if we're trading for Anthony. I wouldn't trade for anybody. I'm not telling you. I'm serious. I'm not trading anybody. You know, I'm not. I'm not. What are you going to get out of it? You're going to get to the playoffs and win a game or two? I don't want it. I'm not giving up assets. Rodgers is a beast. I want to trade Ertz for at least second round. Keep Goddard. The problem here, here's the problem with trading Ertz. They let him get hurt. They didn't. They should have traded him. Bubba even said it. Sit him out if you're trying to trade him, because once he gets hurt and goes on IR, you can't trade him, which means he's going to be on IR until after the trade deadline. So now we've shot all Ertz's, all his equity, all his trade value. If you would have traded him this past offseason, my God, you might have got DeAndre Hopkins. Fulgham and Wentz for Michael Thomas. No, I like Fulgham. I'm keeping Fulgham and Wentz. Do you think Hurts gets his first touchdown next week? No. The only trade I might consider is if you get these. Look, I would take a guard. I would take a guy like a Miles. Like, I'll take a young guy. It depends. I say don't get the guy. It depends. If they're young, under 28 years old, I'll do it. Isaiah, good night, buddy. We can't franchise tag Ertz next year and then trade him. Yeah, he's under contract next year, so you don't need to franchise. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He may not want to play under that deal, so you may trade him, but you're not going to get a lot for him, Are you still you still stink, Dingbat? Thanks, buddy. I love you, though. Even if we had a true number one receiver, it wouldn't matter because Doug wouldn't know how to use him. I agree, because he doesn't know how to scheme his wide receivers open and enforce. Man, Bubba, me and you are on the same page. You're the real King Dingbat. You the man. You the man. Would you take LaShawn McCoy back? No. Well, actually, you need a running back. So, what I would do is I would bring Elijah Holyfield up. That's what I would do. Mark Holmes anxious for 2020 season already. Mark Holmes is going to be crying. We're going to beat Dallas. You know that, right? The Eagles always get better when they beat the Giants. They always go on a run. They're going to be much better when they play Dallas. I watch. They're going to be sharp. I get to keep my hair. Hey, I get to keep my hair. Eggnog video. I have to get some eggnog. I'm on a keto right now. But soon. Philly 5, you said you would not play Jackson tonight. You called. I would have waited another week. Yeah. But, he actually looked good when he was in. But who knew the guy was going to cheap shot him? Sean, I agree with you. Yo, Philly, I like the aggressiveness, but if we just kicked the field goal, probably would have hit 3 to 5 times. It wasn't in the red zone. Yeah, well, look, the one I have, he misses the 29-yard field goal. That's unacceptable. But when it was 14-10, you could make it a 1-point game, and even if the Giants scored, you could tie with a 2-point conversion. It worked out for us, but I would have kicked the field goal. I should have had first and goal, though. Wentz always plays his heart out. He does. What happened to Holyfield? He just doesn't get a chance. He's not getting opportunity. Esteban, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Philly, can we get a Bad Dog song? Go Eagle. Oh, my God. I've sang this song so many times, but I will do it one more time for you. Thank you for super chat. Bad Dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade Odell Beckham, draft Daniel Jones. Ingram drops it through his hands. He's got the other field on YouTube, and he works for NASA. Thank you. Hightower is becoming a serious deep threat. Fulgham being, I agree, Adrian. I more. What happened to the shaving thing? He's gonna have to shave. ADPs get rid of everybody. ADP says get rid of all of them. I'm okay with that though. All the older guys get rid of them. The shaving head thing is still happening. I won my bet. Eagles won, so it's not me that has to shave. It is that swamp rat that is Pizzle. Pizzle got pizzled by Philly 500 again. Look how he used Fulgham. Fulgham's our number one receiver. He should be targeted at least 15 to 20 times a game. Right now, he gets 8 targets a game. Yeah, and it takes them the second half to try to get him involved. Why? What are you doing? You need the Nelson song. Man, you guys just want a concert. Nelson, he stings. Gonna make Raider fans drink. Thank you. I like what I saw. Yeah, I like what I saw from Huntley too. I definitely did. I thought he was decent. He's got a little bit of burst. So what I would do is I'd get Corey Clement out of there. I'd bring up I'd let Huntley play, and I'd bring up Elijah Holyfield. The thing I don't understand about the Holyfield thing is Holyfield had a great training camp, drove the defense nuts because he's powerful, and he's the one back that gives you something different. We could trade players for first round picks. Remember, Texans traded 2-1, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, you definitely could tell when you're missing Ertz and stuff. Absolutely. Dave Sports question: who took out Daniel Jones' legs while he was running all alone downfield? He's too fat. He's too fat. I think Daniel Jones had too many carbs. Maybe Ben DiNucci cooked him a meal. Who the hell knows? William Wise, thank you for super chat. Appreciate it. He says Doug relies on 3 to 5 big plays to win a game. The rest of the plays are just filler. It hurts my mind. Yeah, and what I hate is his first 15 scripted plays. Would I trade Ertz for Julio? No, I would trade Ertz. I'd rather have a pick. Well, Julio, look, Julio's a great player, but where are you going to get him? You think you're going to get him and win the Super Bowl this year? It's not going to happen. He's, 30 years old? Randy, but Will Parks' energy is amazing. Saw him cheering the teammates on the bench multiple times. I love Will Parks. Would you bring back Jordan Howard? No. Think about how bad this would look for Howie Roseman. You trade for Jordan Howard. He goes to Miami dirt cheap, and then you trade it for him again. You give up. It's like, dude, that would be a really bad move. It was a coochie man who took Daniel Jones. Absolutely. Should Eagles get AB? Now that's the one thing I would do. I would do it. They won't do it. I would do it because, what do you got to lose? You don't have to give up anything. He's probably cheap. I like to win, but this game should not have been close. We left too many points on the field. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Doug doesn't even call plays when they're in a 2-minute offense, and that's the only time they score. Yeah, that's the thing, is when Carson goes up tempo and stuff, they move the ball. Do you think Doug has an ego problem and he's still top? I don't think he's a top 5 coach, no. I don't think he's a top 5 coach. I think he might. I think Doug is a good coach if he doesn't have to, design plays and call plays and be an offensive coordinator. If he can just manage the players and let your offensive coordinator do his thing and your defensive coordinator, he's okay. But when he has to manage plays, some of his plays are just stupid. I was so nervous because I wanted him. You have a second down and goal, and the Giants have no timeouts, and they throw. Run the clock down as much as you can. You should have had 3rd or 4th down with 15 seconds. You had 2 timeouts. And you get 2 chances to win a game. You can't do it, then you can't do it. But he gives the Giants plenty of time to get the ball back. If the Giants don't have a holding call, they might lose. Do you think Fulgham is going to be our number 1 receiver? Yes, I think Fulgham is the real deal. I want Kansas City offensive coordinator as our head coach. Bieniemy, me too. Gator Country said, yo, Philly Doug. Yeah, I know. Do you think we'll get rid of Alshon by trade deadline? I don't think so, because Alshon's not played 1 game. Guy hasn't played 1 game yet, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's crazy. Put Malott in the goal line. It just doesn't, it's just crazy, Don't you want the Pizzle song? Where's the swamp rat? Where's the swamp rat? Where's the swamp rat? He's been pizzled double moonwalk, cause the Giants always stink. Thank you. I just made that up tonight randomly, by the way. No, Hurts should not start. He doesn't have the skill. Hurts not ready to start. Hightower, look, I like Hightower. My man Philly, Howie should trade Ertz a 4th rounder. He can't now because Hurts is on the IR. Ertz is on the IR. D-Jax, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. So Fulgham, Rager, Hightower, future wide receivers, and Quez Watkins. Don't forget him. Early final score prediction for Cowboys next week. Oh, man, I can't. I think the Eagles are going to score a lot more points. I think they're going to score at least 30 points. So we'll say 31-24. When you need 1 yard, give the ball to Malott and run the dive. Hey, it would have been better than what they did. Enough with the Hurts start talk. He's not better than Wentz, period. Because it's good when nobody's expecting, but when they know that you're going to do it and he's not going to throw, And the Rat has a calf injury. Now he's played in a year and he's barely practices already. Yeah, I know. He's got a injury. Pizzle crying. Let him cry. Let him cry. That's what he get. He wanted to mess with Philly 500. I double moonwalk that ass. The division will come down to the next week after Eagles. It's going to come down to the last 2 weeks of the season. This division is trash. It's crazy. Jesse Davis, thank you for the super chat. Teams are not built through the draft. Teams are built through the drafts, not trades. Agreed. And when you got so many older guys and so much money, I think you got to I just think you got to sell off. We just need Rager to come back, and him and Travis. Oh my God, it's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. Do you think Carson Wentz is playing to get injured the way he's playing? No, I don't think he's trying. He could get injured. I mean, the way he's playing, he's getting banged up. But I just don't think they got any help for him. I don't think they got any protection. You know what I mean? What set off Capizzle? What do you mean, Zachary? Tonight or what? He just lost a bet. He's got to shave his head. He wanted to mess with the big boys. He got double moonwalked. D-Jax told everybody to pray for him on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, I can tell you right now, the way he slammed his helmet, he's done. ACPV baller, my man. Philly Pizzle is over there delirious. He's hilarious. I told him he better honor his bet with you, Philly. That's awesome. Yeah, he's gonna lose his mind. They had it. But in typical Giants Eagle fashion, that's what happens. You know, it is what it is. I can't help, but he was too cringy. Yeah, I understand, Gator. I understand. He's been attacking me for a couple years. And I didn't pay him attention, anything like that. I just got fed up with it last night or yesterday. Would you be okay for trading decent linebacker? Yes, if he's young. You know they didn't cover. I stayed away from it. David, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Yo, Philly, Nate Gary still leading the team in tackles. Philadelphia Eagles com. Show him as a number one under top deep. Appreciate Nate Gary. I can't do it. That is the worst stat in the history of the world. Thank you, buddy, for super chat. If that is true and he's lead, that is the worst stat. That guy gets garbage sacks. You think Andy Dalton could be a solid quarterback for the Cowboys? Yeah, I mean, I think he's got talent. The thing with Andy Dalton, and I'm just being honest, if you ever watch him in primetime games and those type of thing, he's never good. He always is underwhelming. Now, he just may need a few weeks to get adjusted. The Eagles won. The haters saying it's Wentz's fault because he won. Spike 23 Eagles, good win. Yeah, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Rager has 3 receptions for 59 yards. And touchdown. My boy Jefferson has 38 receptions, 600. He has 38 receptions. Thank you, Howie. Philly 500 don't want Jefferson. He's ass. I know, I said it. I just needed I don't want Jefferson. He's ass. That was I was like, stay away from Jefferson. Look, it was the Nelson Stinkelar effect. I didn't want a guy who was stuck in the slot. Pizzle's on suicide watch. Hey, let baby die. Baby die. Tang, 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 tang. I said the draft, you were right. What if we traded Lane Johnson for a first and a second? I would do it. Who's winning the division? I think the Eagles are going to win. Yo, 500. You think the media will try to talk crap about Wentz tomorrow? Yeah, they're gonna give him crap, Ryan. They're gonna give him crap for bad plays and stuff. But they're gonna have to give him credit for what he did at the end. Hey Phil, you hear anything about Rager, Dallas, Seomalu coming? I haven't heard anything. It's early. We got like 10 days. This is like a mini buy for us, you know. So we're gonna see what happens. No more read option and end zone. Oh God, no. So to me, Travis Fulgham is the man. Pizzle just ate dead possum. What? Keep it real, 500. If Ingram caught that ball, it would have been over. It's over. It was over. It was over. No question. If Ingram catches the ball, it's over. But this is weird because this is typical Giant Eagle fashion, is it not? Do they not have the weirdest endings, these games? Mark looked upset. Why did Mark look upset? I heard conspiracy theory part 2 coming soon. Which one? I got a couple coming. Full go to tax the ball. I like Fulgham, you know. Did he win the debate? I haven't watched the debate yet. I don't probably not gonna watch it now, but I don't think I recorded it. The Hurts plays killed me. Doug runs them. Yeah, I can't stand him. If Jalen Rager comes back, is Rager starting receiver or Fulgham? Fulgham has to be, and then you can throw Rager. Rager has 5 catches, 96 yards. It's not a lot. I mean, he's been hurt a while. I don't necessarily hate Rager. I mean, I thought he's okay. But I mean, it would be nice if he was playing. Hightower is going to be good. I would like to see them incorporate like Quez Watkins in this whole thing. That would really, really be nice. I'm sick of Pearson. Can he just run a normal 2-point play? Also, what was he thinking sending Deshaun out there return a punt 8:33? I would never have put Deshaun Jackson in the punt in that position. Not his age. We're coming back from injury, but it's not his fault because that dude late shot. That was a late shot, cheap shot. Michael Anthony, no. Where's the finish? Absolutely. If I were you, starting to sound like Max Kellerman. Whoa, oh, that's an insult. What do you mean? I'm not sounding like Max Kellerman. In what way? I love Carson. Carson Wentz is my man. I don't know how I sound like Max Kellerman. Can they cut Clement? Maybe. His knee bent back crazy. It was. Pizzle just walked out of the stream. Good. Wentz also needs to throw the ball away. There's nothing open. He does. I just want to know how I'm Max Kellerman. I just praise Carson Wentz for the fourth quarter. When does Max Kellerman ever praise Carson Wentz? Just saw the late hit. It was a bad late hit. 26 more likes. What do you mean? Got an update on how bad Jackson's injury is? No, but it doesn't look good. Max Control doesn't feel like that. What will you take for Jalen Hurts to get the start? Nothing. I'm not replacing Carson. Carson's got to work through this. You know what I mean? He throws the ball and you guys will like, oh, hey guys, open, make up your mind. What do you mean? Disaffiliate, no defense. No, Matt. I love Carson. Carson's my guy. He's the North Dakota assassin. I'll admit that when he does bad, when I think he misses plays, he did. I think it's not all his fault though. But he came through like a champ at the end. Bad dog is a sad dog. Watch the video. He's a mad dog. The Giants thought they were winning this, but they lost. And now I'm still only talking about Cox and Graham. I think Sweat. Yeah, I think Sweat is highly overlooked too. And I like him actually more than I like Derek Barnett, Wentz played like trash the first 4 weeks. Last 3 weeks, he played awesome. I mean, look, he made some big mistakes today. We can't just say he didn't struggle at times. But he did when it mattered. Oh, my fault. 96 yards for a guy who was small, hands, shoulder problem in college. Yeah, Bubba did not like that pick. He did. Yeah, I would like to work out some new kickers. Sweat definitely better than Barnett. Yeah. ASMR me of everything. What is going on? You think Huntley should get more carries? I do. Love me some Wentz, me too. Carson must have stolen Kellerman's girlfriend back in the day. Something. Yeah, he hates Carson. Philly Pizzle has lost. It ended the live stream post game. He's crying bad. This is so hilarious. He's going to get scalped. Philly is tearing him up. I double moonwalked. I pizzled Pizzle. I pizzled Pizzle. He wanted to mess with the big boys. He's going to be so resentful at me too, because I'm making him go through that. Guess I feel you're the man. El Chapo, what is up, man? Shout out to you. Bye week, Rager got it. Miles will be back. I think so. Dude, Wentz did great with what he had. I agree. Tight end, 3-4 injuries. No, I agree. Look, I think Carson struggled. It's fair to say, but there's reasons why. Offensive line is bad. He missed some throws. I think he gets hit too much. Eagles play not this Sunday, but they play next Sunday. They got the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. That'll be fun. Pizzle, that's great. I'm going to enjoy it. Maybe I'll even record a reaction tomorrow of me watching it. D-Jax looks like he's hurt pretty bad. But, I mean, we don't know. Barrett Brooks said when he played here, John Gruden ran scripted plays until the defense is adjusted. Why Doug doesn't it is a head scratcher. People just thought it because Wentz playing and Dak ain't. Maybe. Eagles need to sign that ghost that tackled Daniel Jones for a long term deal. That was funny. Daniel Jones may need to lose a few pounds. How's the time to trade for Odell? I wouldn't trade for Odell. I'm telling you, I gotta look. If we make the playoffs, going to run fine, but I gotta be a seller. BG, you mean Brandon Graham? I like Wentz was finding Rodgers. He was getting big yardage. I agree. Brandon Graham is clutch. Why Doug just can't get OC? Stubborn. He's absolutely stubborn. I like the idea of signing AB. I would do that. I would consider that, definitely. So we're going to do about 5 more minutes. We've been an hour. It's late as hell, especially for you guys on the East Coast. It's almost, geez, it's almost 1 in the morning there, huh? I'm keeping you guys up. Holy crap. Sports Fury, that was good comeback win, bro. Shout out to Sports Fury. Those are my boys. Yeah, man, big win. It's typical Eagles Giants fashion. And hey, I love it. Thank you. Shout out to Sports Fury. If you haven't, go sub up my guys. And me and Josh from Sports Fury, we're going to be doing a conspiracy live stream coming up. The day before Halloween or something like that, Josh. So look for that. And Esmery the Booth, you're gonna want to watch that. You'll like it. Would you want Julio even if it were for like a low cost? No. If it was a third involved, Wentz is mediocre at best, second tier quarterback, nowhere near a level of Rodgers, Brady, Mahomes, Wilson, Breeze. Too stupid, no ability to adjust, can't read. How many of those guys play with the kind of offensive line and talent around them as Carson? 1 a.m., 1 p.m., we got you 500. Thank you. I'm tired. See you guys later. Okay, non-Killionaire. Thank you. Yeah, it's a crazy game. Typical Eagles Giants, though. But hey, look, I get to keep my hair. That means that probably get some matrimonial duties. Whew, man. Carson is elite, seriously. Who are you talking to? D-Jax is in a boot. Yeah, D-Jax is, I'm telling you, that was a bad injury. You could see it. It was bad. I mean, I think about how many games we lost because of plays the Ingram won. We deserve one to go our way. Yeah, true. Bad Dog is crying. Oh, man. Look, Bad Dog, if anybody should know, Bad Dog should know that when it comes to Eagles-Giants, this is typical. This is how it always goes. Giants think they're going to win. It seems like it's going to, and then something weird happens in the fourth quarter. Hope Avante's back because Roby Coleman's a disappointment. Like, he is not that good. We got to keep our hair. I was going to lose my girlfriend if I know, right? Would you rather sign AB or trade for an elite wide receiver? I would keep the receivers I have. I don't mind signing him, but, you know. Do you realize we trade for Julio, we also take his contract? He makes $22 million this year, $25 next. Yeah, you can't trade for, and he's like 30 years old, isn't he? Carson carried the coach. That I agree with. I agree. Carson carried the coach. No question about it down the stretch. That's a great name for this postgame. I think I may change it to that. No matter what, the Giants can't beat the Cowboys and Eagles. It's just one of those weird things. The Eagles just beat the Giants in weird ways. And during that stream, I was getting ready to go. I was like, the only thing we have is that the Eagles always come back in these weird ways versus the Giants. Okay, Andy Reid, he's gone. Julio Jones 32. I don't want him. I'm done with the old guys. We need to clean house. I'm a seller. I say be a seller. Play the young guys. If you get a playoffs, great. If you don't, then we clean house. Clean house. There's so many memes of Jones on Twitter. I bet. But we got to get rid of Howie Jones. Howie Roseman too. Mark Holmes is jumping his pond tonight. I bet. Just got home from the game. Voice is going from screaming. Yeah, I hear you, Alex. Mine is too. I can feel it going. Yo, Philly, can we get an official statement? Are we still winning the next 3? Jeremy, we will win the next 2. So we won the first one. We're going to beat the Cowboys, and then I think we'll beat the Giants again. Yes, I do. Miracle Meadowlands in part 2. If this was their stadium, would have been part 3. Yeah, very true. And then don't forget the one where Clyde Simmons were, they in overtime, the Giants block a field goal. Clyde Simmons picks it up and runs it in, basically winning us the division. So it's crazy, right? Nate Gerhead's best game. I just can't give that guy any credit. I don't have it in me. He's gonna have to when he missed the strip. I just said that's it. You can't believe what you just saw. I hear you. It is what it is. I'll take it. We're going to take it. We're going to win it. And that's the way it is. Well, let me thank everybody for joining me for the game tonight. It was fun. Thank you for joining me for the stream, the post game. Thank you to all the new subscribers, all the super chats today. You guys you show amazing support. I just want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for all new subscriber channel members, everybody that was here. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to let you guys go. End the night. It's late for you guys on the East Coast, and I still got some things to do before bed. So I will be back tomorrow with a cigar video, victory cigar video. We'll be streaming Cowboys, Washington, no names Sunday, and then I'll be doing the Bears game on Monday night. But I appreciate you guys so much. FIFA, you're insane. We can't sell less. We're tanking this year. Traders mediocre. I would do both. I would just let my young guys play. You know, unless we can go on a roll. I can't be a buyer though. I just can't be a buyer at this point. You know, I'm just not there yet. You know, maybe if they go on a streak or something, but we're at 2-4-1. I'm not ready to do it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great night. I really appreciate it being here. I get to keep my hair, and soon we will see the swamp rat. We will see the swamp rat bald, just like that little rat. With that said, I hope you guys take care. Talk to you later, and don't be a dingbat.